Crunch time! Good morning, everyone. Oh, that didn't hit the right button. Okay, let's fix that. Good morning. Stephen is on his way up the stairs.
I'm on my way up
the toaster took too long. Was his excuse.
I mean, I think it's a very reasonable
excuse.
Fairly reasonable. Hi, everyone. Good morning. You got that big cup again, I see.
Mm-hmm. So I can put it on the table. It
looks like your body is a cup. Just saying. That's what it looks like. How's everybody doing? Your shirt is awesome. Correct. Actually, that's one of the things we wanted to talk about today. And we thought it'd be appropriate to talk about them today while you can like still get them, because they're probably not going to be available.
Let's talk about them first.
Sure. So, Uniqlo just recently released these shirts. Friday.
They were released last Monday in Japan.
Okay, but in the States last Friday. So you can get these on Uniqlo's website. If you're interested in getting them, and there's a bunch of other designs, you should probably order them soon, because they will be gone.
I know Haley said one of them that she got is already out.
Really?
Yeah, like hours later. Haley got both of the Ditto ones, I think.
So, yeah, that can be that can be your other tab. You're watching us in the background, and then you're...
Thanks, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon. You can go over to the Uniqlo website and check it out to see what's left.
We're not sponsored. We bought these ourselves.
Yeah. I mean, being sponsored by Uniqlo would be pretty neat, but also very
they have a lot of good stuff.
Strange.
Like, they have a lot of nice basic stuff, like tank tops and like plain t-shirts. I really like their Airism line because we live in the humid south.
Yeah.
And it's like cooling and dries fast.
They have so I just got the one shirt because for one I have plenty of shirts, but then also this one was the one I was most interested in, the Great Wave with the Magikarps, and there's also a little Snorlax, but he's at the bottom and it's a little harder to show. So that's one. Mal got this one, and then Mal also got the Jigglypuff one that's inspired by the anime where Jigglypuff's holding the marker that she writes on people's faces. And there was a few other ones I really liked. There was one with Gengar, which I thought was really cool. And a handful of others. But yeah, go on there if you're interested in picking them up. Like, you really should check it out now because they do this every once in a while. This is actually a contest where they had a contest for people to design Pokemon shirts, and then the winners got to be actual shirts that they sold in the store. They did this a year or two ago with Nintendo.
So I have another Pikachu shirt that has little 8-bit Pikachus all over it.
Yeah, and
a Pikmin shirt.
They also just have like a long running like Nintendo line that they cycle out. So they have Nintendo shirts on there anyway.
Someone asked about the sizes. I'm wearing a woman's large, and it's a little short. It's baggy on me. Like, I feel like I could have gone with a medium, like, for my torso size, but if I did, I feel like it'd be too short. And I normally buy large in their stuff. And sometimes, like, my Pikmin shirt from 2 years ago,
yeah,
it was, like, super baggy. Like, the cuts change, like, every time they do a new line. So this line, I feel like, is a good length, but a little baggy. But
yeah,
if you went smaller to kind of combat that, I feel like it'd be too short.
And mine is a men's large, and if it's really good,
yeah.
There's certainly some shirts I've bought in the past that have either were or quickly became belly shirts on me because I have such a long torso, but this actually fits really well. So yeah, just wanted to give you guys a heads up about that because I don't think the Uniqlo Pokemon shirts have been making their rounds on the internet as well as
the Nintendo ones did.
Yeah, well, on the Pokemon Direct, they announced, like, these Pokemon shirts, which are, like...
Oh, the business shirts.
Yeah, and they're, like, $100+. Yeah. And, like, yeah, they're nice shirts, but, like, these are, like, less than $15. and they're really cool. So I
Oh, Alex is here.
I highly recommend it. Alex, I had to wake up at 4 a.m. today, so I decided to tune into one of these for the first time. Hi, buddy. Good morning. I mean, also, it wouldn't be the first time. I mean, you've been on them. I don't know. I guess it's not the same as tuning in. It's like a little different.
He says, eh.
Anyway. Yeah, the shirts are great. So, highly recommended. And again, you basically need to do it soon, because they will sell out.
Yeah.
And then they'll be gone. So, check them out while you can.
How's that jam?
It's good.
Thank you.
This is the homemade jam that Mao and
Nikki
made a while back. Some of it got frozen.
Because it's a freezer jam.
And just thawed it today because, well, the other day, because I finally ate the other one. And yeah, it's good.
Good.
You did a good job.
Thank you.
For as good a job as you can do on jam. It tastes just as good or better than the one from the store, which I think is the goal. Anyway, let's read some early alerts.
We were woken up this morning by a lawnmower. It was very loud. I wasn't
woken
you
up
slept
by a
through
lawnmower.
it. You woke up from the alarm.
Yeah. And I woke up to Kepler furiously marching.
Oh, Kepi was so happy we were awake.
He was in a really, really good mood. Or he was scared from the lawnmower noise and needed reassurance. I don't know. One of the two. We've got subs between the scenes from Quinn Quinzel, Angel's Curse 09, Phaelina 178, Rianne 74, It's a She 09, FMC Cloud, Death Ray Duelist, Sirius Kano, and Kate Carbon, and Taco Bell Chihuahua. Wow, that's I'm kind of impressed they snagged that name.
Mm-hmm.
Taco Bell Chihuahua seems like it'd be a name that's already taken, and they got it. It's impressive. And then this morning we've got a 10-month resub from Satsy, who says, I'm 10, and what is this? Well, Satsy, this is Peggy. This is Peggy furiously marching towards our home. Thank you for the sub, Satsy.
Marching makes it sound like she's coming slowly. Peggy never does anything slowly.
Quickly, she rushes us. Peggy. She is the Doombringer.
Okay.
There had to at least be 2 lines. That is 2033 bits. The Peggy alert, very appropriately, from Moist Peggy. Good morning, Stephen and Mal. Just wanted to make sure you got your daily dose of your Peggy prescription. Sorry, it's a little moist. Hashtag Dr. Peggy in the house. Peggy, your prescription's been working really well. As you can hear, I am better. I mean, it took 2 weeks, which was a bit...
Yeah.
But I'm better. Did I cough at all yesterday?
I don't remember hearing you cough.
Because we're talking about it?
Now you want to cough?
Yes. And which is the weirdest thing, but it's like a mental thing where we were talking about it and now I can feel my throat tickling and it's got to be just in my head. I think it's the first time I coughed in a few days. Brandon says, didn't even cough for fun? Not even for fun. Anyway, Moist Peggy, thank you for the bits and for the continued prescription. Because yeah, it was 2 weeks yesterday that this all started. It was a Monday, and it took 2 weeks, but I got there, which is welcomed. Got a 3-month sub from Laney Bears, who just says yes. 8
total.
Oh, 8 total. See, that's a confusing thing that Streamlabs says. It's not a 3-month sub. It's 3 months in a row, but 8 total. So 8 months. So nearly to triple plus. Thank you, Laney. And then getting their triple plus today is missing no leader at 9. Well, it's been 9 months, and I now got my triple plus. That's exactly what I just said. Thank you, Missing No. 7 months from Hugplex 20. Woo, 7 months. 2 weeks till I get a Switch. Very excited. 2 weeks to a Switch. Nice. I'm curious what games you're gonna get. I'm gonna say, if you haven't played Breath of the Wild by now, that's probably gonna be Breath of the Wild. And then also Smash or possibly Mario Maker.
Mario Odyssey.
Those are the ones now. Mm-hmm. Those are the and Odyssey. Yeah, there's so many good. There's so many good Switch games.
Alex, are you
ridiculous.
Writing your dream journal out?
Is he?
I think so.
I wouldn't put it past him. Speaking of dreams, I've got 2 insane ones to
I haven't
tell.
heard one of them yet.
2 like what happened. So I'm looking forward to sharing those here in a second. We got a 5-month sub from Happy Yoshi 1973. Woohoo! 5 months. Thanks for doing this for us every week. Really a great start to my day. Let's hope this week and all the weeks that follow are filled with Raisin Toast and Peggy. To Raisin Toast and Peggy. Thank you, Happy Yoshi. Appreciate it. We got a 7-month sub from the Great Ass Fairy. 7 months of crunch. Thanks for being something to look forward to each week. Tell Peggy I said hi. She was just here. She just ran through. You just missed her.
She'll be back around the world in a minute.
Yeah. It only takes her a few minutes. Thank you, Fairy. Get 100 bits from Lainey. Thank you, Lainey. And also 100 bits from Zephyrantha. Thank you both. Appreciate it. Get a 7-month sub from Infinite Zero Riddle. Finally can make a stream live. Welcome. Welcome, Infinite. Here for 10 months is Troop Captain 97, who says, double digits, baby. Hallelujah. Man, that means, when did 10 months start? Like middle of July? Or middle of June?
Yeah.
So it'll be middle of August. People will be hitting their things in the middle of August. Well, the thing is, we started She made it back around the world! Thank you for 10 months, Troop Captain. And I told you she'd be back. She gets around the world very quickly. That was Luvital with 2033 bits, who says, Peggy congratulates you on the return of Morning Mario. Peggy, I didn't even know you watched content. You don't have eyes. She just listens to it and appreciates it as that form of content. Luvital, thank you. Yeah, Morning Mario is back. And that's another exciting thing in my life. Hopefully people have been enjoying that for, I guess, 2 days now. And then Rianne74 is gifting subs to the community. 5 gift subs. I'm going to wait to read those subs until I get back down the list. But thank you, Rianne. I appreciate that. Nice little sub bomb in the morning. We got a 10-month sub from Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. Vegetable Sorbet gives a sub to Fossix. I'm sure Fossix appreciates that. Thank you, Vegetable. Lugo44 resubscribes for 4 months and just says, surprise, 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 surprise. I'll take it. 9-month sub from Rachel, Miss Ray Moose. Triple Plus Madness, finally. Reed and I enjoy every Tuesday and Thursday morning we spend during the stream. Thanks for being so great. Aw, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it. Thanks for being a great mod. We got a 2-month in a row sub from Epic DXX. Threw the extra X in there, but that's really in the name. 10-month sub from DC20 Will Save. Crunch is back. Back again. It is back. 4-month 10. Crunch is back. Crunch is back. Crunch is back. Did you get it? It doesn't go so well with this tune.
It's the lyric version.
Crunch is back, it's back again, back again. 4 months 10. Crunch is back, it's back again. Crunch is back again. It works. It all works. 9-month sub from Jennifer Jack. Yay, finally triple plus. Boom, boom, boom. Thank you, Jennifer. Marty Griff 1980 resubscribes for 6 months. That's boom, boom. Do this all day. 7-month sub from Joker Ruin. Hey guys, haven't been to the stream much because of life and stuff, but glad to keep supporting y'all. Joker, I appreciate it, and I hope that all of your life stuff works out well soon. We got a 9-month sub from Luca 18. Hey Luca, who just says, I made it! Glad you could be here, and congrats on Triple Plus. We got 8-month sub from Halberdier V2. Thank you, Halberdier. Appreciate it. 9-month sub from Italian Lad 1, who says, wow, 9 months goes really fast. Can confirm. You know what else goes really fast is 2 months, because the vlog's about 2 months behind, and that happened quick. I was just editing some of the stuff from what is it, mid-April?
Mid-April.
I was like, this just happened. How are we already in July? It's wild. We got a 10-month sub from Cinderdog. Morning, grandparents. As of late, I've only been able to come a few times because of work. Glad I'm here today, though. Cinderdog, glad to have you. I hope your day goes well. We got a 9-month sub from Dark Sky Destiny, who says, Twitch, baby! It's true, the Triple Plus is also a Twitch baby. Congrats on that. We got a sub from Sparks XV, which I guess is 15. Sparks 15. Got 300 bits from Zephyrantha, who says, can't stay for the stream, but have more Pride bits before they're gone. Appreciate it, Zephyrantha. And that's the coffee alert, so... A coffee. A merry coffee to ye. We got an 8-month sub from Sapphire Becca. He says, good morning. I just woke up and now I guess I'm buying a Pokemon shirt after this stream. Nothing wrong with that. Treat yourself. And again, they're very reasonably priced. Like, they're less than $15. Some of the shirts on the Uniqlo site are less than $10. So, like, and there's a good variety. Like,
yeah.
While you're there picking out a Pokemon shirt, they have, like, Nintendo shirts and stuff, too. And some of the designs are really cool. So.
Do they have Nintendo right now?
Well, they had them in the stores in Japan, so I assumed that they had them, because it wasn't like a...
Maybe, I don't know.
They cycle stuff out a lot, so be sure to check that out. Get 100 bits from your boy, Brandon. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate it. Alchemy gifted a sub to Wasabi Milkshake, so that is Alex. Alex now has access to Dan's face. That seems helpful and useful, so thank you, Alchemy. We got 300 bits from Warlock Balo, who says, don't know if I should stay up or fix my sleep, or sleep in a bit. Have a good day, grandparents. Well, the stream's not terribly long, so if you can stay up, then that's cool. But if not, you can catch the VOD later, so. Everyone's using Dan's face. It's a good face. It's a good emote. Oh, raisin toast at Waffle House. That was from Murmur, who sends 1,500 bits and says, I'm on vacation, so I get to see both streams live this week. Fantastic. I'm glad you get to do that. And depending on where you're vacationing, you could see them in a Waffle House. If you're in the southeast.
We were just at Waffle House.
We were, which is not...
It was a delicious mistake.
It's always, well, you pay for it. You pay for it later. But yeah, well, we had to. Things got a little screwed up on Saturday. We had lunch at like 5 p.m. So we knew that we were gonna have late dinner. So after the stream, or not the stream, after the game night, we were like, Dan, you want to go to Waffle House? He's like, yeah. So then we all went to Waffle House. It's just what you do. Anyway, Murmur, appreciate it. Thank you for the bits, and I hope you enjoy your vacation. I got a 3-month sub from MH. How do I say this? M. Helgeson. That seems right. 76 for 3 months. That is a plus. Appreciate that. We got a 4-month sub from Austin Mazial. Hey, it's Austin. I got my first plus, and I'm so happy. Thanks for everything you guys do, and love all your LPs. Mal, also, I love your paintings. Well, keep going, guys. Austin, thank you for the sub. And for anyone who likes Mal's stuff, what do you think, Mal? The next 2 days?
I should be done with it today, so I'll finish editing the time-lapse today, too.
So hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah,
so by Thursday.
Tomorrow. Yeah.
There's a new Mal painting. We were hoping to have it out Saturday, but that we couldn't hit that date. But it'll be out in the next day or two. It's a good one. It's a good one. It actually, honest to God, I know I say this a lot, but it might be one of my new favorites.
One of your new favorites.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well, one of my favorites, but it's new, therefore it's a new favorite. And I gave a hint about this on a recent stream, right?
I think so.
Where I said it's from one of my favorite games. It's from one of my favorite games, and it's a game I only played for the first time a few years ago.
Brandon says the detail is just Yeah, that door is like an inch tall.
Yeah.
For the people that.
It has a
follow me on
door.
Patreon.
Confirmed. Yeah, it's a game. It's a game that I played just in the past few years, and it's good. But you'll hopefully be able to maybe see at least the time lapse tomorrow. So that's what we're hoping for. We got a 9-month sub from Rian74, who says, "Woo, triple plus." So, I see. Rianne was celebrating their triple plusness by sharing the gift of sub with others. That's what's happening. Rianne, I appreciate it. Thank you. Kepi, you want to come up?
Kepi wants to play with a toy. Yesterday, Kepler had 2 toys in his paws. He was laying on his back, and he was licking one of them, but he had, like, both of them.
He was grabbing them like this, and he was holding 2 at a time. And I was like, buddy, do you need 2 toys?
Yes.
The answer was yes. Yes, he did. We got a sub from Hazea1723. Thank you, Hazea. And then also from Colin Macvicar. I think I got that right. Thank you, Colin. We got 666 bits from Marty Griff 1980. He says, Happy early 4th of July. All we need to celebrate it is Peggy. It's for Peggy to sing the national anthem. We. We.
Okay.
When you say we over and over again, it really has different connotations. Marty Griff, thank you. The most patriotic bit alert, 666. We got a sub from Jack Hilo. Thank you, Jack. And then finally, the Rianne gift sub bomb. Rianne74 gifted subs to Masked Magician Emma, Shay Dwight, Agers 10, RQK1996, and Explosive Joseph. Good name.
Good name.
Good name. I like that one a lot. Rianne, thank you. And I'm sure everyone else appreciates it as well. We got a 9-month sub from Nintendo Fan 1038. That's triple plus. Thank you, Nintendo Fan. And then double plus 6 months for JV Tours. Thank you, JV. Also 6 months from Ice Chocobo. The shirt that Steven is wearing is sold out in the XL size. I got the green one with Greninja. Ooh, that was a good one too, yeah. Yeah, I was serious about these shirts selling out, guys. They launched on Friday, and like Haley said, some of them sold out that day. It sucks. It's just, they're popular, and maybe they'll reprint some.
I don't know.
Fingers crossed, because some of the shirts are really cool. We got a 10-month sub from Felipe Coria1, who says, I feel like I've never properly said this, but you guys are an absolute inspiration to me. Ever since I found you in 2013, I've loved to be a small contribution for 10 months now. Felipe, thank you. I really appreciate that. And I'm glad that you've been watching and enjoying for
10 months.
6 years. 2013.
Oh. I thought it was this.
I mean, the stream for 10 months, but that's literally as long as the stream has existed. We got 2 months up from ML Finney. Excited for the vlog launch because it means the approach of April mail. Crochet Peggy should be with you at last. That's exciting. Yeah, we haven't opened April mail yet. Even though we've been... Like, we're past where we open the mail. We haven't actually opened mail. When we moved, all of the mail moved with us, and it's been in the dining room.
Yeah. I gotta go through it and put it in order.
Yeah, so we have to actually film those, but it's so nice to have March mail done because we recorded that
before we moved.
Yeah, well over a month ago, and Dan's had it edited, and he holds on to the raw footage until the video comes out. It was a terabyte of raw footage. That's how. Thanks, Black Magic. That's how big the data is. So he's been holding on to 1,000 gigs of mail footage, and he'll be very excited to know that he can delete that. We got 300 bits from Sparks15. First live breakfast stream, been watching since Uncharted 1 when I was 12. Glad I can make it here finally. That's awesome. God, how long ago was Uncharted 1? At least like 5 years ago? I think. So you're probably now like 17? Maybe 18? I can't remember exactly how old Uncharted is, but I did that one a bit ago. Either way, Sparks, thank you for being here, and I'm glad that you've enjoyed our content for so long. Ice Chocobo gives a sub to Tony21250. Thank you, Ice Chocobo. I'm sure Tony appreciates that. You got 300 bits from Coffee Cats, who just says, I wanted to say that the hat is red. That's just like your opinion, man. It really did look orange in real life. It's hard to discuss color, though.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if people realize that. Everyone sees color differently. For one, that's the big thing. Everyone sees color differently. The other thing is that the camera is capturing color in a specific way. Then, when Dan does color correction or color grading, it's getting changed in some way. And then the biggest thing of all, everyone's displays display color differently. So you could watch the video, and especially red and orange, The line between red and orange for displays is razor thin. You could watch that video on one display and then watch it on another, and it would be red to you in one and orange to you in the other. And for those asking, yeah, this is from the March Mail video. There's a part right at the beginning, actually, where we display a hat that is very clearly orange, and Mal thinks it's red. And, you know, what color is it actually? I don't know. Both. Because people see color differently. You
don't want to be wrong.
Well, it's you know, that's one of the reasons why people buy $30,000 reference monitors, is to make sure color is right. That's why Apple has a display coming out that's $5,000, $6,000 if you want to stand.
Still hear Kepi.
Well, he just wants to play by himself down there. We got 200 bits from Bedazzled Triceratops. I'd love to buy a Pokemon shirt, but I hate spending money on myself, and I just bought one of Mal posters, so... Well, that's a good thing also, as a poster.
Bless you, Taco Bell.
Those just show up very randomly. Thank you, Bedazzled. That was a Taco Bell alert, which I think in the history of the stream has only ever actually been used a handful of times.
Yeah.
It's pretty rare. That's from Rianne74 also. I'm off work all week, that's why the celebration. Let's celebrate with some Taco Bell. You know, after having Waffle House just very recently...
That's not what you want.
Taco Bell sometimes sounds good. There are... And it's like how sometimes... this might be a weird example. You know how sometimes you crave orange juice? Do you get that?
Yeah.
Where every once in a while you'll be like, if I don't have orange juice, I'm going to have to kill someone. It's like that. But with Taco Bell. And I get that occasionally, and I just really want, like, the most basic menu items, you know? Like, I want to go to Taco Bell and order just, like, beef and bean burrito or whatever. Anyway, that happens occasionally, but it can't happen in close proximity to a Waffle House visit because, you know, there are parts of my body that would be gone. They both serve the same purpose, and both have the same effect. Anyway, Rianne, really appreciate the 1962 bits today. Thank you. We've also got 200 bits from Squid Baconator. I just realized we'll have breakfast stream on the 4th of July. Does Waffle House have some 4th of July music? I'm gonna try and get some time before Thursday to do...
You have 2 days.
I know. I said I'm going to try. I'm going to try before Thursday to do some patriotic alerts if I can. We'll see. It may not be a full conversion like I've done for Christmas, but I'll try and do some conversion to have some new fun patriotic things. Maybe we'll see if I can. See if I can. We've got a 10-month sub also from Perendry, who says, getting to listen to the stream as a podcast while I'm at work. Got a lot of people that enjoy it like that, so I'm glad that you get to tune in, at least in some way. Appreciate that. We got a 2-month sub from Konosuga, who says, sweet 2 months. Thank you, Kona. Appreciate it. Got 500 bits from Jesse Rye, who says, arrived to Myrtle Beach late last night, and it's good to be here. Jesse, it's good to have you here.
Be careful of the traffic. It's real bad this week.
It's true. Myrtle Beach in the summer is crazy. Myrtle Beach on July 4th week is nuts.
Yeah.
This is the week everyone wants to visit. A lot of people visit. You're here, right? So a lot of people want to visit for July 4th. And it's true. We have amazing firework displays that happen all up and down the beach, so it's really beautiful.
And if you're going for the 4th, be careful on the beach. People light them off, and they don't always pay attention.
Well, they kind of turn a blind eye to it because of tourism. But yeah, you're not supposed to light fireworks on the beach, but they do. They do, and there will be a lot of it on July 4th, and quite a few ambulances. I've seen it happen. I've seen people blow themselves up on the beach. It's not a great sight. But yeah, thank you for the bits, and you know, take it easy and drive safe. It's not about you driving safe. It's about everyone else. So pay attention to everyone else because they will most likely be looking out the windows.
At the mini golf places.
Yeah. As someone who has to live here all the time, and especially in the summer, like, there's so many wrecks because people are just like driving and perusing.
Yeah.
So you have to be real careful when you're driving and watch out for other people not paying attention.
Yeah.
It's fun. We got 666 bits from Moist Peggy, who says, next stream Peggy Anthem is happening. I promise. Breakfast lands on 4th of July. I'm looking forward to it. Peggy, thank you. Appreciate it. We got 1,000 bits from Bigo24 Shen. Says, hey Stephen, my Roland shirt is getting a little tight on me. Is there any way I could possibly get a new one in a larger size? That was a one-time thing, unfortunately. We don't have any plans to re-release the Roland shirt. I think, and I don't know if Player's Choice, I think Player's Choice has the files, because they actually asked me if they could sell it, and I was like, yeah, that would be fine, but I don't think they ever actually did anything with it, so I don't know if they'd ever re-release it. But yeah, if they ever did, it would probably be something exclusive to the store. So maybe we'll do a different shirt, though. Maybe we'll do a different Roland shirt. Instead of saying no, it'll say money. The stream has the right idea. Money shirt when? Money. It's true, so while the Roland No shirt is probably not going to get re-released, a new Roland shirt
isn't out of the question.
And is simultaneously a great idea. We need to talk to Roland. We got to make this happen. Shen, thank you for the bits, and thank you for getting the ball rolling on this idea. Just a box truck shirt. Roland in front of a box truck,
and it says money.
And on the box truck it just says money. I really like this. Really like this. We can make this happen. I got 300 bits from Satsy. Quick question, did you get a Slinky yet? Because apparently you can get giant ones on Amazon.com. I did not get a Slinky. I mean, there could be one in mail, because we haven't opened April... Oh Lord! Now April, May, or June, so we're technically 2.5 to 3 months behind on mail.
We can't open June yet.
Yeah, we will start opening mail soon again. Now that the vlogs are gonna, I mean, they're traveling. Vlogs are moving quickly, so yeah. As we get close to like the middle of May, we'll be doing mail videos again. But there could be one in there. But I personally have not ordered one. No. Thank you for the bit, Sassy. Appreciate it. Got a 9-month sub from Dragneth30. Says, 9 months. LOL. I haven't been able to catch most of it, but I enjoyed it every time I do. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, Drag. And congrats on Triple Plus. Appreciate it. 500 bits from Drag900. Is this the carpet debate 2.0? I mean, again, the carpet thing is a similar situation. If anyone's not familiar, back in college, we debated heavily about what color the carpet was. And I forget what I said. Did I say it was black?
I think so. No, they said it was black. Say again. When you emailed Scad.
I think it was me and Alex saying it. I thought it was blue. Alex thought it was green. Mm-hmm. And I think Dan was the one that was like, it's black. And then when we emailed them, they were like, it's black. But again, what color is anything, really?
I hear Sagan.
It's up to the person, because everyone's eyes are a little different. Drake, thank you for the bits. Sagan! Come here, bud.
Stop crying and come up here.
Do you forget where we are? Yeah? We got 2 months up from Sir Danny01. Thank you, Danny. Appreciate it. We got 200 bits from She Diz. Did I say that right? I was told last stream, and now it's Shy, isn't it? It's Shy.
I don't remember. I'm sorry.
Shy D's. I think it's Shy. It's Shy. I know it's Shy. I can't remember everything all the time, but sometimes I remember some things. Shy. I know you guys love movies. Have either of you seen the Ghibli film Whisper of the Heart? I saw it at a theater event for the first time yesterday and immediately shot up to one of my favorite films of all time. I haven't seen the Ghibli film because I've only
You're
seen...
right, by the
yeah,
name. Okay.
Shy. I knew it. I mean, the only one I've seen is the...
You've seen Howl.
I haven't seen Howl, Mal.
I made you watch it the very first time.
You have said this so many times, and you're wrong.
I know I did.
You're wrong. I've never seen it. The only one I've ever seen is The Incredible World of Jason's Dullness. I mean, whatever it's called. Arrietty. That's the only one I've ever seen. You've brought up this How thing so many times, and I'm like, Mal, I don't even know what that is. I've never seen it, and you keep saying it, and I haven't. I've never seen it. I don't even know what it's about. I assume it's about a castle that moves.
It is.
But I've never seen it. Listen, like, I don't remember a lot of things, but I can generally tell you if I've seen a movie. That I'm very, very certain of that. Anyway, I've never heard of Whisper of the Heart. Is that one new?
It might be. I haven't heard of it.
Because, like, I don't remember seeing it that much at the museum.
Yeah.
But I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, Shy, thank you for the bits. And we need to have a Ghibli viewing party. Dan wants to have one. Because there's a bunch of, like, really good things.
Yes.
Films that people rave about, and we haven't seen them. Anyway, we get 100 bits from Novara 2018. Novara, thank you. Appreciate it. We get a 6-month sub from Buenosaurus. Says double plus. Also, I personally think the hat, it horn. Truly the takeaway from that mail video is it horn.
It horn.
Congrats on double plus. We've got coffee. Huh?
I was gonna say I liked the tortellini part.
You disgrace me.
I'll pay you in tortellini.
I'll pay you in tortellini. You disgrace me by not taking my offer of the tortellini.
Coffee Cats gives a sub to Dragon Girl 2571. Thank you, Coffee Cats. I got 200. 200 Peggy.
No.
Let me read too many Peggies. Let me read the Peggy alert first. That is from Rianne74, who sends 2033 bits. Just says, "Awee!" Rianne, thank you. Sincerely appreciate it. Again, she's traveling around the world. She's traveling when she runs from here. You know, she's like passing through like the Dakotas and then up through Canada. She's going that direction. So then she runs into like parts of Russia and then the Arctic. Trying to figure out where she eventually. Is that Australia? I don't know. Trying to do that direction in the world is way too hard to do it in your head. Way too difficult. Anyway, Rianne, thank you. We had 200 bits from a vet who says, I won't be able to catch breakfast stream in the next week. I'm actually going to California for a week. Well, that sounds fun.
Yeah.
California. I mean, California's vague because California's huge, but I'm gonna assume either LA because everyone goes to LA or like San Fran or San Diego.
Yeah.
Some of the bigger places, but you also might have family like out in like the countryside of California. Regardless, I hope that you enjoy it. Probably pretty good weather there now.
A little warm.
Probably
in the
a little
southern
warm,
part,
but you can
generally nice.
You can handle it depending on where you're from.
Yes.
That's the big takeaway. San Diego. Yep, there you go. San Diego. We got a 6-month sub from it says it's pronounced like Ange Min. Okay, Ange. I think I've probably said Ang, but it's really just from watching Airbender. I see A-N-G and I'm just like, Ang. Angemin 85. Sharing my 6-month double plus from Universal Orlando. I'm going to catch the stream on the VOD when I get home. Very cool. Also it's summer. People are on vacation. Mm-hmm. People are going to all these interesting places. San Diego, Universal Orlando. Here, which is a vacation destination. Congrats on double plus, Ange. And also, Universal Orlando is
one of your favorites.
I'm going to say my favorite. I like it more than Epcot.
I like Epcot.
I like Epcot, and it's close, but I think I prefer Universal Orlando. Not Islands of Adventure, but the normal one, Universal Studios. I really love that place. 666 bits from True Captain 97. The vlogs are rolling. Oh. The vlogs are rolling. They hating. Trying to catch us watching dirty. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard to recognize a song from just a few lyrics, but True Captain's done a good job there. True Captain, I appreciate it. Thank you for, again, I think this is the third 666-bit alert? That's probably a record just from 666s. So there's a lot of, this is I love you. Rock on, and I love you. Got 100 bits from Wizard Scallion. Appreciate it, Wizard. Thank you very much. I got a 7-month sub from Incarnado95. Just ordered 2 of those Pokemon shirts. Thanks for letting all us grandkids know about them. No problem. They are super cool shirts. Again, if you came in late, Uniqlo has got Pokemon shirts like the ones we have. They're going to sell out probably in the next few days completely. Check them out if you're interested. There's some really cool designs on there. I also got 400 bits from Novara, who just says, #ThisIsRed. I disagree, but Mallory agrees, because Mallory thought it was red. And I think Dan thought it was red, too. Mm-hmm. So, who knows? Who knows truly? I think it's orange. But it could be red. There's still a lot of debate happening about this. Navarra, thank you. Get 400 bits from Sparks15. Dropping some more bits since I'm here. It's hard for me to get days off. I'm a video editor for my local TV news station in the UK. Thanks to growing up with you talking super passionately about video editing, I got the job despite only being 18. That is amazing.
Yeah.
That is super cool, Sparks. That's awesome. And I think the other cool thing is that getting into the industry at that age is, for one, it's remarkable, but it's also going to give you a heck of a lot of experience. That's really neat. Like, by the time you're 25, like, staying in the industry, you're going to be a super, super expert. And you're going to be proficient, which is, I think what they need more than anything. It's proficiency. Mm-hmm. Awesome. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate it. All right. I've read alerts for a bit.
Dream time.
You want to hear about the dream time?
I do. Do you want to run beans first, or?
Let's run the beans. We got people talking about beans. Get your beans ready. Hold the beans in your hand. Get ready to drop them on the floor. We're almost ready to drop the beans on the floor.
We're dropping the beans.
We're dropping the beans! Ah! The beans have dropped. We've dropped all these beans. Some beans are plain, some beans are covered in chocolate. But all beans can be enjoyed. Special thank you to all of our Patreon producers. Their names are hopping along the screen now. Patreon.com/StephenGeorgeRomalmix if you'd like to support us there. There are certain perks that come along with that. One of the perks for Mal's specifically is getting a chance to see her paintings early and have some input on the creative process. And that's really cool. So shout out to all of her patrons who know what the next painting is. And also,
I didn't post a picture last night because it was like 3 a.m.
Oh, so they haven't seen the
Thing on the right. No, they haven't.
They haven't seen the lightning. I spoiled a tiny bit.
He is.
I spoiled a tiny bit.
Baby. Yeah, you've been crying downstairs.
Why are you crying? Why you always crying?
Sagan.
Just gotta walk around the room. You could come over here with us.
I don't know.
Or no. I mean, you do you, man. You do whatever you need to do, buddy. I'm gonna go
stand right on this power button.
Don't stand on the power button. Don't turn off my equipment. I'd be sad. I'd be very sad. Buddy, come here.
He's just staring. Come here.
Come over here. Join us.
Come on.
Or don't. Kep is still downstairs.
Yeah.
Sagan's grumpy because you ignored him downstairs. I guess he really wanted us to come down. I don't know. Did you want us to come downstairs,
Do you want us to look at the birdies?
Okay. Anyway, so you want me to tell these dream stories?
Yes.
Okay. So, first one. I had one last night.
Don't you do it. Sorry, he was about ready to jump on your desk.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that either. You could hit some buttons there that could cause problems. There's buttons everywhere that
I'm gonna grab him. You tell the story.
Okay. So there's two dreams I had. I had a dream last night, which I'll tell first, and then I had a dream the night before, and they're both kind of wild. Both kind of weird. So the first one, you want me to grab him?
You can. Come here.
Hey, bud.
Into the gym.
Yeah, right into the gym. Now that you're up here, you'll probably lay down. Hi,
Maybe.
Stinker. Oh, he's a good boy. Yeah, you gonna lay down? Lay down.
No.
Lay down.
I have important Sagan things to do.
You gonna lay down now? You want to lay down. You
He
want
needs
a good lap.
eardrops.
Have we talked about that?
I don't know. I think we mentioned it
I think we
last
mentioned he was
Thursday.
going to go to the vet.
Yeah.
He was scratching. He was actually starting to bald a little bit on top, and that all
he was
happened
scratching
very,
his ears, so he was
very
going
quickly.
bald.
And over the course of the weekend, his fur's back because the drops help so quickly. They're very, very beneficial.
Don't drink my water.
Sagan, I'm regretting the fact that you're up here. I just need to tell my stories. I just need to tell my stories, buddy.
Come here. Oh, you love me. Yes, you do.
Okay, so the dream I had last night it actually was about Dan. I dreamt that I was in a computer lab back at SCAD at college, and this computer lab, for whatever reason, I was sitting at the computer lab, and in front of the computer, like along the wall, was glass that looked into another room, which in the dream was a computer lab, but it definitely wasn't, and you'll understand why soon. But I'm sitting in the room, a bunch of other computers, and behind the computer that I'm working, glass so I can see into another room. This is all very important information. So while I'm working, I realize I need Dan's computer. And like, it's all present day stuff. Because I'm like working on like videos for YouTube. I'm working on like Steam Play stuff. So I call Dan and I'm like, Dan, I need your computer to do something. And he was like, oh yeah, no problem, man. I'll send it over. And I'm like, okay, cool. So he sends it over and it literally teleports into the room next to mine. So I can see it through the window. And it's in there. And I'm like, oh, Dan, it's in the other room. He's like, oh, it's no problem. It's on wheels. Just move it. And I'm like, okay. So then I remember that I had like one of those controllers that you use like a drone for, like an RC thing. And I had it, and it was literally like an RC car. It was a desktop tower, but it was on wheels, like an RC car. And I was trying to move it, but it was backward. Like I was controlling it as if I was like head on, yeah. But it was backwards for me, and I ran it into. Honest to God, that part of the dream's fuzzy, but I swear it was like a parked car. Like it was, and then whenever I hit the car, like part of the dream changes where it's definitely not a computer lab. It's like, it's the size of a computer lab, but it's like parking spots. So it's like a parking garage type thing. So I remember I ran into a car and I was like, oh crap, and I'm like I'm trying to like move the computer out of the way. And then I ended up moving it and running into what's it called? A go-kart. There was a go-kart in the same room as the car, but it was a really small go-kart. Like a really, like, surprisingly small go-kart. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so there was, like, loud crashing, and I was like, crap, I'm pretty sure that I've caused damage to this car and this go-kart. And that was concerning. So I left the computer lab, and I walked into the other room, and whenever I walked into the other room, I had just been in there for a second with, Dan's computer and the car and the go-kart, and another student who was like an RA status kind of walked in, and he was like, what happened in here? And I was like, I'm sorry, I was driving the RC computer and I ran it into this car, and I dented up the car, and I also ran into the go-kart. And like, I remember feeling like I had to tell them because there was like a security camera in there, and they knew that like I did it. It's not like I could run away from the situation. And he's like, okay, all right, yeah, all right, I need to write all this down. So he starts writing it down, and he's like, this is going to affect your grades. This is going to affect your grades. And I was like, is it?
Your poor grades.
And I was like, is it gonna have to? He's like, yeah. He's like, yeah. You see how badly dented this car is?
Uh-huh.
And I'm like, And, like, that was the dream. That was the dream. And that's what I remember as I woke up, was I ran Dan's RC computer into a car in a go-kart.
Tinted it.
And the RA on staff at the time was like, oh, your grades you're really going to have to get, disciplinary action in your grades for this. Anyway, so that was yesterday's dream. Now let me tell you the dream the day before, which features Tom Fox, actually. So I don't think Tom's here this morning, so I'm going to have to send him a clip of this story so he can hear it. Monday, what was it? So Sunday night, was it? When did I have this dream? What's today?
2 nights
Tuesday.
ago, Sunday night. Because you woke up Monday and told me. And you had the Dan dream this morning.
I woke up Monday, so I had this Sunday night. So on Sunday night, I went to bed, and one of the main things on my mind when I went to bed Sunday was Morning Mario, because Morning Mario was debuting the next day, and I was like, oh man, I can't believe it. It's been a lot of effort, but it's back, and I'm super excited. So that was what was on my mind when I went to sleep. My dream was, for whatever reason, I got Morning Mario 801 scheduled and everything, but I couldn't. Something was wrong where I couldn't do 802. I couldn't get it ready for Tuesday, and I'm thinking, this is ridiculous. I'm bringing the series back, but then there's only one episode. I don't have enough time to get the second one done. Things are going crazy. And I had told Tom about this, and he's like, oh man, don't worry about it. I'll take care of it for you. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, man. He's like, I'll cover 802 for you. I was like, Tom, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. He's like, no problem. So then it's, later that day, he sends me this video, and I open it, and it's labeled like Morning Mario 802. It's Tom on top of a mountain in snow gear, and the entire video is him giving snowboarding tips. And he's like, talking about riding the slopes, and like how to have safety, and like do all of this stuff. And I'm like, and I'm watching this video, and I'm like, what did he do? Why is this? So then I messaged Tom, and I'm like, Tom, I just watched this video. He's like, yeah, did you like it? I was like, well, it's not that we can't use it. We can post it, but it's not really Morning Mario. And he's like, I took a few liberties. And I remember he kept saying, I took a few liberties. And I was like, but Tom, it doesn't even have video game footage in it. It's just you in snow gear talking about snowboarding. That's the entire thing. He's like, I took a few liberties. Anyway, that's how I woke up Monday morning. And I was like, oh my God. And the thing is, like, Morning Mario was done for this entire week. Morning Mario is done in week chunks.
Yeah.
So, like, there was no chance that 802 wasn't going to get done. But it's nice to know that if I asked Tom to cover something for me, it could potentially be completely different. And then I would just have to post it. That being said, I think it would have been hilarious if Morning Mario 802 came out and it wasn't, anything. It was just those tips.
Hot snowboarding tips.
Hot snowboarding tips from Tom Fox. Were they real tips? Is this how you're telling us you're into snowboarding? I mean, like, I don't remember the details of the video precisely, but it seemed like a real thing. It was a good dream. It was a funny dream because it was just so out there. Anyway, hopefully Tom gets to hear that at some point, because it was
He made
great.
you try and live forever the other day.
Yeah, I got a clip that we were in his Death Road to Canada stream. Anyway, speaking of, Morning Mario is back, and it's exciting. Came out this morning, actually, at 6 a.m. So every weekday morning now at 6 a.m. expect Morning Mario. And this week is just story mode, and Mao is way further than me in story mode.
Oh, yeah. I finished it.
You finished it?
Yeah, I did.
Like all 100?
I mean, I didn't do all of them, but I finished the castle.
Yeah, okay. Well, cool. I I'm only doing story mode this week, and then at some point I'll probably come back to it. Next Monday is when we're going to start our user-submitted levels, and there's a good bit. There's a good bit. I don't know exactly how many have been submitted, but there's been several hundred submissions and over 1,000 ratings. And as a reminder, that is a very important aspect of Morning Mario. If you are, I mean, if you're creating, that's great. Like, cool, awesome, create levels. If you're looking to play levels, MorningMario.com is also a really good resource because it helps us out too. You get to get levels, you know, hand delivered to you on a platter, like, hey, play this. And then when you play it, you can rate it, and that's what helps us decide what to actually show on the series. So it's really cool. And as a bonus, you know, you can be a part of that by setting world records. I think it's important that people remember that aspect, is that you play a level, and if you set the record and it's a good level, it gets shown, then your record is the one I'm going to be trying to beat on the show, and that's a really cool aspect. So I know there's a lot of people that want to play levels and like just set records on all of them, you know, because then their name is the one that keeps showing up, that like, who is this guy? Why have they set records on everything? I can't beat them. So that's a fun element too. So yeah, Mario back. I'm excited. Morning Mario, the only show earlier than breakfast stream. We've got 100 bits from a vet. Rock On and I Love You are two different signs. I know. I confuse them all the time, though. Like, legit confuse them. And it's just because I don't think about it. I'm just like, yeah, rock on. Or, I love you. Get them confused. I also got a 9-month sub from Danny, who says, morning, everyone. I finally woke up early enough to catch the stream again. Missed most of it because I went to the gym. I'm going to try an hour earlier from now on so I don't miss breakfast stream again. Well, there's always the VOD. You can catch what you missed, but glad to have you with us, and congrats on Triple Plus. It's pretty exciting.
It's also very early for Danny.
Yeah. Yeah. But props to anyone that'll get up and go to the gym. That's it takes a lot of self-motivation to actually do that. So shout out to anyone who gets up and goes to the gym, because that's hard. That's very hard. We've got Risaka Gaming gifting a sub to Lord Dragoon Wolf. Thank you, Risaka. Appreciate it. And then finally, I wanted to also say vlogs are finally back.
Yeah.
There's been a lot.
You finished all of the Japan ones? You're working on me in Wisconsin ones? Are they done? Are they coming out today?
On Sunday. When did Japan end? Japan ended over the weekend. I think Saturday. I think Saturday was the final Japan vlog with karaoke. On Sunday, I released 3 videos. On Monday, I released 3 videos. And guess what, folks? Today, I will also be releasing 3 videos. I've got 4, 19, 20, and 21 all already done, and they'll all be out today. So I'm gonna try and keep up with 3 a day on the vlog for as long as I can. Obviously, it's helpful because it's catching things up quickly. Yeah. And the thing is, that's what I've been trying to explain, because people are like, vlogs are behind. And I'm like, I know, but it's Japan. It's Japan, trust me, it's Japan. And now I get to prove to everyone and be like, see? It was Japan! Japan was really hard to make. So now that Japan's over, they're like starting to come out pretty quick.
You even got to play with drone footage.
Yeah, actually, there's some drone footage in one of the ones coming out today. I mean, it's not our drone, but so you'll see in the context of the video. But we had some drone footage, and that was fun. Yeah. It was not the same frame rate, but it's fine. I made it work. It was shot in 24.
Oh,
It's fine. It's fine. You can't.
If I knew we were gonna ask him for the drone footage, I would have been like, "Hey, what are you shooting in?" But
yeah, it's fine. No worries. So yeah, all of that. There's a lot happening right now, but yeah. I'm knock on wood, I'm keeping up with things. So Mal's going to be releasing her painting, hopefully tomorrow.
Yeah, hopefully.
3 vlogs today. Morning Mario is back this week. I just keep working hard, the best I can. we've got some other stuff coming up too, and we've got to work hard to be able to do that. So that's what we're hopeful for. Anyway, all right, it's 10 on the dot. I think we should probably wrap this up. It's been an hour, and now
Coughing.
Well, I think it's the most talking I've done in a few days. Because I haven't really recorded any Let's Play content. Dan's actually out of town this week, and I had to get a bunch of stuff done before he left, and I did that. And now I've just been working on vlogs, so I haven't had to record anything. So this is the most I've spoken in a few days. But that's gonna be it for today. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the continued support. We sincerely appreciate it. Enjoy your day. I'm hoping that by Thursday you will be able to see Mal's awesome new painting, and there will be more vlogs out. I'm gonna try. I bet by the end of the week we'll be finished with April.
Good.
Feels good, man. Feels good. All right, folks. Have an absolutely wonderful Tuesday. Hope you enjoy your day, and we will see you here on Thursday at 9.
The 4th of July.
The 4th of July for more breakfast stream. Oh, and also wanted to quickly say, today is the conclusion to the Mario Party board with Roland and Will. And it's a doozy. Stars will trade hands.
A lot.
A lot. A lot. Dear God. No one truly owns a star.
You just hold
You're
it
just holding on to it temporarily. You're playing past the star, mostly.